Hi friends, welcome back. So today I'm going to be showing you how can we take a backup of entire Salesforce org. So many times there comes a scenario wherein we want to take a backup of multiple Apex classes or the Aura component or the LWC component or custom labels, or there are many components. So if there are a lot of components at that time, we cannot do it manually. So instead of doing manually, we can do that with the help of VS code. So I'm going to be showing you how to do that. Okay, so before moving into this, I just want to tell you that in the last video we saw a basic LWC component example, how to get the record ID and some information based on the record ID. We have populated that information into the record view form. So for this one, I have added here a GitHub link wherein you can find all the source code which we have used in that example. So if you come under the comment section of this video and click on this link, you will be able to see all the code. So this is the HTML file, this is the JavaScript, and this is the Metadata.xml file that we have used for this lightning component. So that's all about it. Now let's come back to the today's topic. Okay, so in order to do that, we are going to use package.xml. So I have already created this package.xml which contains all the components under the Salesforce. So this has everything that comes under a component list of Salesforce, and with the help of this we are gonna retrieve all the components in the Salesforce. So now if you don't need all the components to be retrieved, if you know there are some specific components that you are trying to import, for example you want to import Apex pages, trigger, and only Apex classes, then you can update this package.xml accordingly. And if you are not sure about the components or the exact component that you have to import, and there might be a scenario wherein you want to back up all the data from your Salesforce org, then you can use this package.xml as is. So I'll be adding the link of this package.xml into the comment section under this video as well, so you can check that out and use the same package.xml to export the components from your Salesforce org. Okay, so firstly, we need to create a project under which we want to retrieve the metadata from the Salesforce org. So let's do that. Click on Control Shift P, which will open the command palette. Here, select Create Project with Manifest, select Standard. Here we need to enter the project name. So we will enter our project name. Press enter. So that's the path where I want to save it. Let's click on Create Project. Okay, so it has created this backup project for us. Now, what we want to do is we want to take a backup of the entire EMC square org into our VS. So this is the org from which we are trying to retrieve all the metadata. Here we do not have much code or many components. We just have one LWC component that we have created during the last session, but we will be using that package.xml, XML, which will help us to retrieve all the metadata from this Salesforce org. So as I told you, this is the package.xml which I have prepared for this example. So you can simply access this package.xml on this link, and you'll get all the list of components in this. Okay, so what we are going to do now is we will just go back to our VS code. Here under the manifest we need to update this package.xml with whatever we have in this file. Okay, so here you will see there are some basic uh, apex components which are already listed over here, but we are trying to uh, retrieve entire org. So for that what we are going to do is we will be copying this package.xml. Okay, and we will just paste that over here. Okay, save this. Then here it says no default org is set. So first we need to set the org or authorize an org from where we want to retrieve the data. So let's do that. So I have already authorized this org, so I'm selecting it. Okay. And now you just need to right click on this, and here you need to choose this retrieve source in manifest from org. So for now you will see we don't have anything under here. So let's go to this LWC. We don't have any metadata under this, no flexi pages, nothing under Aura application, nothing is there. Okay, basically. So once we retrieve the code or metadata from the Salesforce org, we should be able to see that lightning component which we have created during the last session. Okay, so let's go back to our package.xml file. You can right click on this and then just select retrieve source in manifest from org. Okay, so it is running now. It would take some time depending on how much configurations or customizations you have in your Salesforce org. We don't have much, so it should be quick. Okay, it says retrieve source from org successfully ran. Now let's check if we got everything here. So you can see all the components are here which we have defined in the package.xml. So let's go to LWC and see. So here you can see we got the record ID example LWC component. It is retrieved successfully. Okay, similarly if we have other things like classes or the aura components, we should have been able to see everything over here. Okay, so that's how simple it is. That's how you can get the backup of your org using the VS code. It's really very simple, and the same would be stored under the folder which you have selected. Okay, so here if we go to the force app under main and then default, you can see you have all the backup over here. Okay, so that's it for this video. I will be adding the link of the package.xml under the description or the comment box of this video. If you have any queries, do let me know. If you have any suggestion for or the next topics which you want me to cover, you can also add those under the comment section. Okay. So thank you for watching and see you in the next video.